I'm Lars, Chickering-Ayers. I grew up in East Montpelier, Vermont. Growing up in Vermont, it was a super good community. My dad patrolled at Mad River. We were there pretty much every weekend from 7 in the morning, shoveling snow to 6 at night when he was done with his shift. It was great sort of influence and supported us in what we were doing. Took a couple trips west with him, theoretically to look at colleges, but mostly ended up just skiing. The comp scene has been pretty much my whole ski career. So once I started competing and doing well, it's just sort of a simple way for me to, get some recognition and get out there and travel and explore new places. And we could just show up and have fun for a week and ski a couple comp runs, and that fit what I was doing pretty well. Lars, Chickering-Ayers, mountain freeride. We are in Nelson, British Columbia right now. Just got done Canadian Free Skiing Championships in Revelstoke. Took home the win there. Super fun. Now we're continuing the search for powder. There you go. Check out these runs. Check out these runs. They were fun.
Lars, Chickering-Ayers! .76 from Mad River Glen, Lars Chickering-Ayers.
I think bringing the East Coast upbringing out here as a skier and pro on the comp scene, it was really helpful just from not just taking a POW turn for granted, just that ability to go have fun no matter what the conditions are.
Straight ice through the whole choke.
And just appreciate skiing for what it is, it doesn't always have to be perfect film shots. And that's really what I value more, coming from the east to the west.
Dropping.
Just developed a really good love for the sport and knew that's what I wanted to keep doing, as much as I could for as long as I could.
Yeah!
Moved to Jackson, it was somewhat of a slow process. I was traveling, competing on tour, and actually there was probably 4 seasons where we didn't really live anywhere. We were living out of the van. The more we traveled, the more we wanted to explore mountains, and that really led us to just trying to get into the backcountry. But at the same time, we were trying to ski really hard. And in terms of backcountry touring, for walking up the hill and skiing down, there's a lot of lightweight stuff that, works great if you're just trying to access the mountains. And then if you wanted to ski hard, you were really limited to, your choices. So we just decided, why not take these 2 ends of the spectrum and combine them into something that functions well and lets us do that. And that's where the touring system came from. To this point, it's worked pretty well. We've just kept simplicity as our #1 design criteria, and that's also helped on the manufacturing. And then really it came down to when I started the business, wanting to be somewhere where I was going to be a little more permanent, and just even this Idaho side of the Tetons felt a lot like home, with access to amazing mountains and pretty awesome place to be in the summer as well.
The music bed.
There's plenty more places I'd like to explore, but for the time being, this is fitting really well. And just stick in line with it, that goal we have, just help people have more fun in the mountains.